Hello, Sweet Tooth here. Hope your day is going well. Hakuna Matata, welcome back. Let's continue on with Clash Trial 4 of Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair. However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead ring? There's no way they didn't know. Are you sure, Gundam?
命が惜しければそれ以上の詮索はやめておくことだ。や
められるわけないだろ。
なんだと。あまり俺様を怒らせるな。殺さないように手加減するのは骨が折れるんだよ。その空間的ワームホールを使えば昇降する混濁の箱がなくとも多重世界を移動できたやもしれん。だが脆い脆い脆いぞ。貴様の腐敗しきった幻想を邪神創造の糧としてくれようか。その空間的ワームホールを使えば昇降する混濁の箱がなくとも多重世界を移動できたやもしれん。だが脆い脆い脆いぞ。貴様の腐敗しきった幻想を邪神創造の糧としてくれようか。
God damn.
その空間的ワームホールを使えば昇降する混濁の箱がなくとも多重世界を移動できたやもしれん。だが脆い脆い脆いぞ。貴様の腐敗しきった幻想を邪神創造の糧としてくれようか。
聞くわけにはいかない。
Fuck, man.
その空間的ワームホールを使えば昇降する混濁の箱がなくとも多重世界を移動できたやもしれん。だが脆い脆い脆いぞ。貴様の腐敗しきった幻想を邪神創造の糧としてくれようか。
聞くわけにはいかない。
Fucking A, Gundam.
すでに抜け道の存在は証明したはずだぞ。その抜け道はオクタゴンにあったんだ。
己が推理の限界を知れ。犯人がオクタゴンに行っただと。終えるな雑種が。闇とせめて光宿りし鍵に祈りを捧げよ。
くそ。
その空間的ワームホールを使えば昇降する混濁の箱がなくとも多重世界を移動できたやもしれん。だが脆い脆い脆いぞ。貴様の腐敗しきった幻想を邪神創造の糧としてくれようか。
すでに抜け道の存在は証明したはずだぞ。その抜け道はオクタゴンにあったんだ。
己が推理の限界を知れ。犯人がオクタゴンに行っただと。終えるな雑種が。闇とせめて光宿りし鍵に祈りを捧げよ。
Probably means trying to provide the evidence that killer went to the octagon, right?
己が推理の限界を知れ。犯人がオクタゴンに行っただと。終えるな雑種が。闇と混沌の螺旋に没するのが嫌だ。
その言葉切らせてもらう。
Oh god, that was hard.
2台の体を縛るのに使われたワイヤー。
I didn't even know it was wire. I was like, oh, I'm so confused. I didn't even know it was wire. I was just trying to cut his argument because I knew his argument was coming after those words. And he was going to throw like 5 other words at me at the same time, so... God, that was hard. So it was wire, huh? Well, that was lucky. I was just gonna go through all the swords and try to get out of that. The warrior used to string up
そ
the
れに
demoni's body.
凶器に見せかけられてたハンマーもタワーの奥の扉を塞いでいたチェーンだってそうだ。どれもドッキリハウスのどこにもなかったものだ。オクタゴンとしか考えられないね。あそこにはいろんな凶器やら道具が保管されてたからね。ワイヤーやハンマーやチェーンもあったと思うよ。それらが犯行に使われたってことは、犯人は間違いなくオクタゴンに行ってるはずなんだ。
だとしたら当然そこにあった抜け道のことだって知ってるはずだよね。
どうやらこれで終わりかな。いつもだったらここから日向君が事件のまとめを長々と語っていくところだけど、
Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
前座にこれ以上の時間を割くのももったいないし、僕の方でサクッと終わらせちゃうね。
But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act, so I'm going to end this right now.
おい、何を勝手に。
Hey, what are you?
まず田中君は建物内の全ての時計を狂わせることで二台君だけをおびき寄せようとしたんだ。おそらくその時すでに連絡エレベーターが壊れてたんだろうね。そのせいで二台君は集合場所であるマスカットタワーに行けなくなってしまったから、彼はとりあえずストロベリータワーに行ってみたんじゃないかな。連絡エレベーターが壊れていると知った時の僕らがそうしたのと同じようにね。まあそう考えるのも当然だよね。その時の僕らは2つのタワーが全く同じ場所と誤解してたからね。で、その時点ではイチゴ回廊のスイッチも壊れてなくて、ストロベリータワーにはすんなり入れたんだけど、なんとそこには田中君が待ち受けていたんだ。
待てや、2台がストロベリータワーに来なかったら犯人はどうするつもりだったんだ？
Come on, Nagata, what the hell is that about? Hold on, if Nikamaro didn't go to the Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then? Exactly. What have he had done, huh?
確かに不確定要素の多い綱渡りな計画だけど、別に失敗したって構わなかったはずだよ。
The plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded.
しれっと次の朝を迎えて、また別の方法を考えればいいだけだからね。
They can just greet everyone in the next morning as if nothing happened and come up with a different plan.
それにそのくらいの綱渡りをしない限りは彼だけをおびき寄せることなんてできなかったはずだよ。
じゃあ事件のまとめを再開させるね。
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
こうして田中君はストロベリータワーに二台君をおびき寄せることに成功したわけだけど、さすがに彼がロボット化した二台君とまともに戦って勝てるわけがない。そこで彼は二台君のお休みスイッチを押すことで戦わずして無力化させたんだ。
What the hell's going on?
待て、 貴様何と言った？戦わずしてったと。
What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
それはどうかした？
What's wrong with that?
ふざけるなよ。
Don't mess with me.
ふざけるな。その言葉だけは捨ておけんぞ。
なんで急に怒ったのかな。
貴様ら分かっていない。何も分かっていない。はあ、笑えるぞ。この後に及んでまだ何も分かっていないとはな。
何も分かってないって。なん。
どうやらまだ終われんようだ。俺様はいずれ地獄に落ちるべき人間だろう。だが今はまだ終われん。終われんぞ。
どうするつもりだ？
決まっているだろう。貴様らの幻想まみれの推理をぶち殺す。
まだあるっていうのか。お前が反論する余地が。
貴様らの言葉だ。俺様が2台のお休みスイッチを押したと言ったら。だがあのスイッチは2台の首の後ろについていた。それを押すには奴の背後に回り込まねばならぬ。
2台のおっさんの背後なんてそう簡単に取れるもんじゃねえぞ。
犯人と1対1の状況となればなおさらかもね。
やはり脆い。この程度で簡単に瓦解するとは。所詮はただの幻想に過ぎなかったか。俺様を犯人に仕立て上げたくもせめて人ぐらいは超えてほしいものだ。
それは違うぞ田中。
What's wrong then?
間違ってるのはやっぱりお前の方だ。
You're the one who's wrong.
いいセリフだがそれではまだ満たしたとは言えんな。いいか、他者に負けを認めさせるコツは2つだ。それを教えてやろう。1つは圧倒的な力で有無を癒さず他者を蹂躙すること。そしてもう1つはその人間を納得させるだけの理由を述べることだ。貴様はまだそのどちらも満たしていないぞ。
I guess you really don't want to admit it. And just as you requested, I will provide an argument that'll leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Let's get him! Get him! How do I do this again?
やらせません。田中キングダムに栄光あれ。枯れ落ちる。ダビデの予言のごとく砕け散れ。やらせません。田中キングダムに栄光あれ。枯れ落ちる。ダビデの予言のごとく砕け散れ。死骸を晒せ。やらせません。田中キングダムに栄光あれ。枯れ落ちる。ダビデの予言のごとく砕け散れ。やらせません。田中キングダムに栄光あれ。枯れ落ちる。ダビデの予言のごとく砕け散れ。田中キングダムに栄光あれ。あの2台の背後だぞ。やすやすと取れると思うのか。
これで終わりだ。
Take that!
2台の背後を取らなくても首の後ろのスイッチを押すことはできたはずだ。
Even if you didn't get behind me tomorrow, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck.
お前が連れているハムスターたちの力があればな。
As long as you had the power of the hamsters to keep with you.
まさかハムスターを使って2台の首の後ろのスイッチを押したってのか。
Sure did.
もちろん普通のハムスターには無理だろうけど、田中実際俺たちだってそれを目の当たりにしただろ。
Oh yeah, he had his hamster push the button.
そういえばライブハウスで仁田さんが殺された時もそうだったよね。
did you mention that after Ibuki was killed in a music
天
venue?
井の照明バトンから壁紙の切れ端を落としたのは田中君のハムスターたちだったよね。
One of Gundam's hamsters retrieved a piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
ねえ、並外れて優秀な頭脳を持つ君の仲間たちならきっと可能だったんじゃないかな。
Hey, with your friends and your exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible.
メカニダイ君の背後にこっそり回り込んで首の後ろのスイッチを押すことくらいはさ。
To secretly get one of them behind Mikamaru and press the button on the back of his neck. Exactly.
どうなんだ田中。
How about it, Gundam?
俺様自身のことであればともかく配下の者どもの優秀さを引き合いに出されては認めるほかあるまい。
認めるとそうおっしゃったのですか？
He admitted?
どうやら俺様が手にしていたのは地獄巡りの片道切符だったようだ。いいだろう、ならば踏み越えていけ。勝利は屍の上にしか築かれん。犠牲なき平和などどこにも存在せんぞ。さあこの命を踏み越えてみせろ。道端に転がるゴミのように踏みにじってみせろ。このくだらない劇場の幕紐を己の手で引くがいい。
Oh, we are doing this.
これが事件の全てだ。まずは犯人が犯行前に行ったいくつかの工作から振り返っていくぞ。一つ目は連絡エレベーターの破壊だ。これによってストロベリーハウス側の狛枝たちとマスカットハウス側の俺たちは分断されてしまったんだ。次に犯人は2台だけをおびき寄せるためドッキリハウス内の全ての時計を2時間遅らせた。さらに犯人は自分のアリバイを確保するためストロベリーハウスのラウンジで掛け時計のアラームを午前5時30分に設定しておいたんだ。それらの事前準備を終えた犯人は必要な道具を手にストロベリータワーへと向かった。犯人はファイナルデッドルームをクリアすると入れるオクタゴンからそれらの道具を調達していた。つまり犯人はドッキリハウスの秘密にもいち早く気づいていたんだ。ストロベリーハウスとマスカットハウスが実は同じ建物という秘密にな。一方事件の朝に体内時計で目を覚ました2台はある目的のためにマスカットタワーへと向かった。その時の2台の姿はたまたまラウンジに出てきたクズ竜に目撃されている。クズ竜の証言によるとそれは午前5時ぐらいのことだったらしいけど、その時俺たちの時間認識はすでに犯人によって狂わされてしまってたはずだから、実際にクズ竜が2台を目撃した時間は本当は午前7時だったんだ。午前7時といえばモノクマ太極拳だ。2台の目的はそのイベントに参加することだったんだよ。だけど連絡エレベーターを壊されていたせいで2台はマスカットタワーに行けなくなってしまった。そこで2台は一旦ストロベリータワーに行ってみることにしたんだ。だけどそこには2台を待ち受けていた犯人がいたんだ。その犯人は飼っていたハムスターを操ることで2台の首の後ろにあるお休みスイッチを押し、そして2台はスリープモードにされ行動不能に陥ってしまったんだ。そこから犯人は極上の凶器を使うための準備に取り掛かっていった。まず2台の胸のアラームタイマーを操作し午前7時30分に2台が目覚めるようにした後、鉄製のワイヤーで2台を縛ってその先端を輪っかにしてドアノブに引っ掛けた。そしてストロベリータワーから出た犯人はすぐにイチゴ回廊の扉のスイッチを破壊した。俺たちをストロベリータワーに入れなくすることで2台を殺害するのに利用する建物の構造の秘密を悟られないようにしたんだ。そしてオクタゴンの抜け道を使ってマスカットハウスへと移動した犯人はブドウ回廊へと向かいタワーの扉を開けるためのスイッチを押した。するとエレベーターのようになっているタワーの床は下降を始め、内部に残された2台の体はワイヤーで宙吊りになってしまった。タワーの中に入って仕掛けがうまくいっていることを確認した犯人は 床に凶器に見せかけるためのハンマーを置き、マスカットタワーの奥の扉にチェーンを巻きつけた。イチゴ回廊からはタワーに入れないと誤認させ、みんなをストロベリータワーから遠ざけるための工作だ。こうして全ての仕掛けを終えた犯人は再び抜け道を通って自分の客室に戻ろうとした。2台が墜落死した時のアリバイを作るためだ。でもそこで予想外の出来事が起きた。2台を目撃したクズリュウがまだラウンジに残ってたんだ。そのせいで犯人は客室に戻れなくなり、そのままその瞬間は訪れてしまった。5時30分、実際には7時30分にセットされたラウンジの掛け時計のアラームが鳴り響き、犯人は最悪のケースを逃れるため仕方なくクズリュウたちの前に姿を現す羽目になったんだ。そしてその掛け時計のアラームが鳴った時間は同時に2台が目覚める時間でもあった。逆さづり状態で意識を取り戻した2台は思わず体を大きく動かしてしまったんだろう。そのせいでドアノブからワイヤーの輪っかが外れるだけの予定だったのが、予想以上に激しい負荷がかかったせいでドアノブごと壊れてしまったんだ。そしてストロベリータワーの高さ、つまり4階から1階に向かって落下していった2台は柱に激突し、その衝撃で頭部が破壊され死んでしまったんだ。そこで2台が落ちた衝撃音はドッキリハウス中に響き渡った。ただこの時点で犯人の計画は崩れかけていたんだ。壊れたドアノブとクズリュウの存在のせいでな。つまりこの事件の犯人は豪華な客室にいたなら掛け時計のアラームが聞こえなかったはずの人物、そしてラウンジにクズリュウがいたことで自分の客室に戻れなかった人物。それは田中ガンダム、お前以外には考えられないんだよ。
見事だ。見事だったぞ。人間風情がなかなかやるではないか。
That was splendid! For a mere human, you did quite well.
やめろよ。
Stop it already.
妙な言い回しであぐらかすのは。
Stop using weird words to avoid the truth.
じゃねえと俺がおめえをぶっ殺しちまう。
信じられません。こんなの信じられません。あなたのような人が二代さんを殺してしまったなんて。
Yeah, you sure did.
そんなの私には信じられません。
許せぬか。悔しいか。ならば終わらせてみせよ。この田中ガンダムに不浄なる一票を与えてみせよ。愛しき恩敵どもよ、さあ投票タイムを始めるぞ。
I still get a B. I still get a fucking B. God damn, what does it take to get an A?
なんだか盛り上がりに欠けるリアクションではありますが、
This result isn't all that exciting.
ではお前らはお手元のスイッチを押して投票してください。投票の結果プロとなるのは誰か。その答えは正解なのか不正解なのか。ひょいちゃん、おお、やば、大事なとこで噛んでしまった。
It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nikamaru is an amazing funhouse. Was Gundam Tanaka.
いい感じ。
I said all that without biting my tongue.
さて
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish until we hear it from Gundam.
まったく
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
流れよ
Why do you want to talk to one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say anything.
とくと聞くがいい
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct?
悲しいな
You guys said I made Nikamaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake.
よかろう
Nikamaru did fight, that is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
くそ
Lost and died?
これも因果律の定めか
If he was just trying to cling to life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
てめえ
What do you mean? Explain. Fine then, I shall reveal it all.
物語を作ろう
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse, and I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nikamaru to the tower. And this is what happened. Nikamaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nikamaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if you wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
そんな
A fight that risked life and death.
あえて言おう
He was serious too. He gave it his all to try to kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
見えるぞ
Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
まさか
Nikamaru really did that?
わずかな殺気を感じ取るとはさすがだな二代
このヒリヒリと焼き付くような緊張感マネージャーに専念して久しく忘れておったがたまらんのやはり心地いいわい
いいセリフだな
で理由は何じゃ。わしを殺すことでこの状況を打破するつもりか。
俺様は勇者も闇の王も天を滑る神々でさえ裸足で逃げ出す狂気の魔術師田中ガンダムだぞ。理由などにすがりはしない。ただ貴様の存在が目障りだから殺すだけだ。
あくまでも悪に徹するか。見事だ。その心意気に応え全力で貴様を返り討ちにしてやろう。手加減は済んだ。お前さん手加減などするなよ。卑怯な手も姑息な手も問答無用じゃ。全力でかかってこんかい。
二代猫丸、貴様の血を我が波動の礎にしてくれよ。
そんな。
We're not friends. Like I said, the moment all of you got on the same island, you all acted very retarded towards each other and fought each other at all turns.
あえて言おう。
What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
軟弱者が。
There's nothing courageous about that. That is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation. That is true. Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by the feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
起きせば死ぬぞ。
Giving up on life, that's just an insult to life itself.
ほう。
Have you fools heard of the term dog eat dog? Cannibalism? Nope.
よかろう。
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engaged in cannibalism.
とくと聞くがいい。
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
飲み込んでやろう。この世界を。
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy toward life.
拒絶する。
It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
てめえ。
Are you saying all that to try to justify what you did?
でも
But it sounds like Nikomaro felt the same, too. That's why they fought, right?
よかろう。
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
流れよ。
I don't
我が
know.
涙。
Well, Gundam does have a point. Resignation and just waiting to die is just pretty much giving up on life. Don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starve to death here? That belief is why you committed your crime.
君は
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian relay too?
物語を作ろう。
Unlike Nagato, I only did it once, but compared to my battle with Nikomaro, that was mere child's play.
あのね
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me, you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
我が名は田中ガンダム
Just who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice for the sake of you fools.
塵となって消えよ
Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin. Got it.
ぷぷぷぷぷ。
待ってください。お願いです。
え？
お願いです。
悲しいな
Wow. An act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. Huh.
よかろうどうした破壊神暗黒四天王よまさかこの俺様を心配しているのか破壊神暗黒四天王と恐れられた貴様ららしくないなだが恐れるに足らずこの世においては我が存在などつかの間の客にしか過ぎんただ一時立ち寄っただけのことその役割が終われば闇へと帰るのみだからこそ最後まで誇り高く高慢に不敵に不遜にそして何事も恐れずに何者にもひるまずに
Okie dokie.
高らかに笑おうではないか
No, just go to your execution already.
それが田中ガンダムだ俺様は最後まで俺様の邪悪を貫き通すぞ開け黄泉の門よ地獄を本物の地獄で満たしてくれるわ
God, you are annoying.
では張り切っていきましょうお仕置きタイム
What? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that about? Okay. Whatever. Whatever, Gundam. I just hope you don't come back as a fucking robot. Oh, shit.
こんちくしょう。くっそ。最低だ。
I don't know why you're so weak. You don't really do anything.
確かに。ですよね。
Whatever those animals with wings were lifted him into the sky, and I don't think hell is like generally located in the sky. So if he was in hell, you would think that the animals with horns would drag him underneath the ground, but no. Animals animals with wings came out of the sky and grabbed him and lifted him upward, so you can't say he's in hell. Even if he was, or I don't know. Just I don't even know anymore. Finish what? Finish what? You guys are not even trying to get off the island anymore. Have courage to do what? You guys are not doing anything. Finish what? What are you trying to finish? You're stuck on an island. And you guys haven't even attempted to make a boat and get off of it. Hold on! How much longer are you gonna keep doing this?
おいおい。そうじゃなくてよ。
Get off the goddamn island. That would be a way to live. Get off the goddamn island. At least try to build a goddamn boat.
ねえねえ。
Do your best at what? Your best at doing nothing? I keep saying do your best. Go live your life. Do your best at what? You guys are stuck on an island. Get the fuck off the island. That should be your first and foremost fucking effort. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Who, Nagato? Oh! Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of their true enemy. And before everyone else, too. It's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information. I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this. They should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life. For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this. Alright, Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me? Thanks for coming.
おやおや
Why, it's a lonely little Nagato. Are you all alone tonight too?
どうしたの
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see, so you can tell.
うん
Perhaps you found out who the traitor is. You know me well. It's what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet.
うん
I see, so even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is going to take a little more time.
マジマジ
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally going to confess your love?
ね
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room.
うん
What about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't it weird?
はにゃにゃ
That's weird.
えわからないかな
Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
そうだよね
But this file contains documents that were created at Hostpeak Academy, right?
もちろん
That's right, I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
でも
If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student at Hostpeak Academy?
どうだろうね
I wonder.
ね
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information?
うん
What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
あのね
That's not my point.
ね
My point is, you already know who the traitor is.
うん
What's wrong with that?
はしゃいじゃって
Well, you're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monomi, after losing her magic stick, the traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
いやいや
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different.
いらん
After all, that person is the Evil Foundation. Evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you through all this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
は
Cooperation.
ね
Their purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
うん
Yep.
僕はね
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
ね
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is.
うん
I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
ダメ
Obviously, that's a big no-no.
まったくも
I
う
mean, I want to make everyone in our group feel despair. That includes you too.
ま
Well, I knew you would say that.
うん
Besides, I just want to be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
そうだね
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create an absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist.
ぷっぷっぷ
You're right, a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason. Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky.
っていうかさ
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
いや
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
はにゃにゃ
Huh?
わからないの
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope.
ぷっぷっぷ
The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
ね
Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
ほら
Who are you waiting for on this island? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
ね
Well, answer my question.
そんな
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island,
ブーブーブーブーブー
wouldn't that be exciting?
Danganronpa.
Bred for destruction. You got a hellhound earring. Sure thing, I'll save. After being released from the funhouse, we went back to her. I'm gonna save. I already saved, didn't I? Damn it. Whatever. I'll save again. Alright, anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. I want to thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment. I hope you have yourself a good day, and this is Sweet Tooth signing off. Love you.